guys, it's Michael Cheek again, and I'm going to be teaching y'all the intro to You Shook Me All Night Long, and if I have enough time in this video, I'll get to the chord progression too. So if you guys have any questions, you can email me at feedback@mikesguitarlessons.com, or you can go straight to www.mikesguitarlessons.com, and I have a contact page that you can fill out a form, and I'll get it at the same email address. So if you have any questions, or if you have another song you'd like me to do, you know, I'm thinking of songs all the time to do, but you guys have some really good ideas. If you want to, you can also hire me to do songs the same way you could hire Sean. And if you're interested in that, just shoot me an email, and we can talk about what song you want to do. And so let's go ahead and get started now. All right, we're going to start with the intro to You Shook Me All Night Long by ACDC. Now, I'm going to start off with, it's pretty much a G chord, but we're not going to play it traditionally like you would play a G chord. You're actually going to play the 3rd fret of the E string and the 3rd fret of the B string at the same time. And you're going to strum the open D and the open G and strum them all together. Okay? But I'm only pressing down the E and the B string and the 3rd fret. Now you strum it once, then you palm mute the next few notes, the bottom part of that chord, and just pretty much hit the D and the G string here, but you kind of want to palm mute and hit it lightly, like that. So it's going to sound like this. Okay? Now that's just the D and the G string, and palm muting is basically where you barely touch the strings back here on the neck, but you're not muting them. You don't touch them way up here where they get muted, but you touch them way back here. Barely, the heel of my hand's barely touching the strings. That way they can still ring, but they're not totally ringing the way they normally would if you're not touching them at all. So you play that. Okay, leave that finger where it's at, and then put your 3rd finger on the E string in the 5th fret. Play all 4 notes again, starting at the D string, and pull off. Okay? Leave your 1st finger where it's at, but okay? So far we've got okay? So let's add to that. Then you hit the D and the G string again, so you go. Let's see. That's right. So you hit. You start here. Then you hit the E and B string again, and then the G and B string. Okay, those two together. So. Now you're going to come down here to what essentially is a D suspended 4 chord. You're going to hold down a normal D, so 1st finger in the 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd finger in the 2nd fret of the E string, 3rd finger in the 3rd fret of the B string. That's a regular D chord, but we want a D suspended 4 here, so you're going to also add your pinky to the 3rd fret of the E. Okay? Now you're going to strum that chord starting at, I usually start at the G. If you hit the D, a lot of these, if you hit extra strings, it's okay because it belongs in the chord. But you're going to start at the G string, strum it, or actually at the D string and strum it. Sorry, at the G string. I went back on that. Start on the G string and strum it. Then pull off with your pinky so the note comes out that your 2nd finger is holding down. It's going to sound like this. Okay? It's not real loud, but as long as it's there a little bit, it'll be fine. So far what we've got is and then okay? Now you keep holding this D chord down, but you're going to play the G and the B string together once. then the D and the G together, then the G and the B together again. So you're not moving anything down here, but your pick is hitting the different strings. Okay? Now, what I do here is I usually switch. I still need this D, so I'm going to leave my first finger on right where it's at. I'm going to move my middle finger to the 3rd fret of the B string. Now I can use my 3rd finger, because it's free, to play these notes that I need. I'm going to bring it over and play the 3rd fret of the D string, play that note, and bend it up a little bit, just a little bit, and then play these 2 notes again. 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. So it'll sound like. Then you go back to this note, play with your 3rd finger, play that note, and then slide it to the 4th fret. Then play the B and the G string again, and play this 3rd fret on the D string again, and pull off to open. Okay, so I'm going to just play that again, but really slowly. Hopefully you can see it good. Starting at the D suspended 4, you're going to go. Actually, let me start over so you can see my hands a little better. So. And then. Okay. Then we kind of start over at the beginning again. This is real similar to what we did at the beginning. Start off with that first chord again. So we're just repeating that part. Continue with the same parts here. And go back to your D suspended 4. And then again, you're holding down the D. Now hit the B and the G string together. Now hit the D and the G string together, and then the G and the B string together again. That's it. You let that ring, and then the chords come in. All that stuff. I'll make a video over that because that's actually a really fun part to play. I just hate to put the cart before the horse and have the intro video go up after the chords. So all that together, I'll play it slow for you this time since I played it faster during the first part of the lesson. So you're going to basically play this but a little faster once you get comfortable with it. Let it ring. I hope that helps y'all out a lot. Again, if you want to contact me, you can post a comment here, or you can, the way I'll actually get the message though and see it for sure is if you email me at feedback@mikesguitarlessons.com, or just go to www.mikesguitarlessons.com. The website's not fully functional yet, but we're making the videos and getting them ready as we speak, as many as we can get done in a day, every day. So that will be up as soon as possible, and you'll be able to check out all kinds of new features on there. But we have some stuff up there available already that you might find helpful to your guitar playing. So that's it. I hope you have fun with the video, and I'll talk to you later.